checklist, in some sense, it's all very simple. You can kind of go back to the Girl Scout motto. If you remember, that's be prepared. And I remember back to the very earliest days of cloud, probably the first time I heard Amazon's CTO, Werner Vogel, speak, and he emphasized planning for failure architectures. But let me review what we think of at RightScale as an important checklist to go down from a business point of view in terms of getting into the details of what it means to build resilient architectures. The first one is to think in terms of creating some kind you can afford to have and the cost of avoiding it. So to be specific, there are at least 3 major approaches to avoiding downtime, and we think of them in terms of what we call hot versus warm versus cold spares. So if you're going to fail over to alternative infrastructure, a hot spare would be a system that's up and running, the data there is fully replicated, and you can switch over to it basically instantaneously. That does mean you're running often almost twice as much infrastructure or a significant additional amount of infrastructure, so there's a much higher cost associated with that. A warm spare might be a small footprint to your service or system that you could then scale up pretty quickly, utilizing the fact that it's easy to scale in cloud architectures. And then finally, cold spares. So perhaps you're replicating data somewhere, but the actual system, the CPU and the compute part of the system is not running, but it can be quickly launchable. So one important point is figure out